Welcome back in today. Here we are. Two fantastic games against Spurs and Bournemouth. Let's go and win, shall we? I'd love to do it. We always like to beat Spurs. And against the old boys as well, Bournemouth. Leeds is sandwiched in between, but we're not going to bother with that one. But how have we done since we played Liverpool? Grimsby, a beautiful 3-1 victory. Manchester City, a 3-1 victory as well. Matthijs Tel got sent off after 14 minutes. That certainly helped things. Juventus, 2-1 victory this time. They had a player sent off a little bit later on in the game. We then played Southampton. That man Dane Scarlett popped in with a goal just to really wind me up. Was then the turn of West Brom, a 2-0 victory. Apollo Limassol, 3-0 victory. Fantastic stuff leading into today's game, which is against Spurs. Ramsdale in goal, Campos, Hutchinson, Saliba and Lashley. Alvaro, Milinkovic, Ek, Newman. Martinho is back from his injury and Evan Ilson up top. Antipov, unfortunately, out injured currently. Pick up where you left off last time out. That's the way to go. Here we are at the Emirates. Let's do a job on Brendan Rodgers' Spurs, shall we please? I'd love to get a... Oh, I tell you, this game grinds sometimes. Positive mentality. 7 minutes in, Spurs have had the first shot. That is not ideal. But it is us now. Evan Nilsson with the free kick. Oh, that's gone side netting from Martinho. Come on, lads. Let's make sure that we make this pay today. Second shot from us. Lashley to Ek. Ek back to Saliba. Into Alvaro. Saliba just dwelling on the ball slightly. Goes into Milinkovic. Back to Saliba. Lashley now down that left-hand side. Comes back to Saliba. Just keeping the ball. Evan Nilsson, Martinho. I think he's off though. We will see. Jim, what do you reckon? Well, he did look offside, but I think the goal has been given. It has been given. Lashley gives it back to Saliba. Ek picks up the ball, and the timing of Martinho's run, it probably been Evan Nilsson offside if it had been. Thanks, Jim. Yes, we just have a quick look at this a minute. Ek. Beautiful. Yeah, Evan Nilsson was the one offside, but wasn't interfering. Lovely, lovely stuff. Always nice to get a goal against the old Spurs. The bottle jobs that they are. Yeah, Spurs currently 10th in the league. Us top. 2 points clear as we speak. Man United haven't played today? Played yesterday, maybe? I'm not sure. 30-minute mark now. Looking quite good as we go at the moment. Spurs still only with that single commentator's nightmare. Second shot they've just had. A shout of focus. Coming up to 6 minutes. Martinho now. Ball in. Hutchinson. That was a cracking header at the far post. Right. Martinho with the corner. Floats it into the far post. Evan Nilsson's there. Why is the big centre-half not there? It's meant to be Hutchinson far post. Martinho now. Ball in again. Penalty? I don't know what's going on. I hate that little thing. That's one thing that grinds me. Now, coming up to half-time. And they've got a highlight. Oof, who was that jumping in then? That is not ideal. This looks like it could be onside, I would say. I can't see this one being ruled off. But we will be soon finding out. It is 1-1, and there is the sucker punch. A shout of beration. Should not be conceding to Spursy bottle jobs. Half-time here. Far from pleased with what I've seen. Get out there and sort yourselves out. Second half, please. Newman and Evan Nilsson. In fact, there's a whole host of them having an absolute shocker today. So this is not ideal. Pedro Porro. Timber now. It's Spurs again. Surely not. 10th place Spurs. Everyone's come charging out towards the referee. The goal has been awarded. It's time to berate again. That is not acceptable. And I think we might make some substitutions if we don't go 3-1 down. Pedro Porro with the ball. It's away. I'm not sure what Eck was jumping at. It's 3-1. Here we was thinking, oh, who are the bottle jobs? Goodness me. Right, changes afoot. 5 changes made. Turkin comes in goal. Metlick at the back. Noble, Harvey Elliott and Marcos on. Yes, we've gone for it big style. Let's go attacking. Let's shout and fire the boys up. Come on. Get a goal back. Surely. Spurs with 6 shots, 3 on target. They've matched us up. But they have taken the big dividends so far. Demand more. 20 minutes to go. Is there anything left in us? Or are we going to be a damp squib of a game? 15 minutes to go. Surely not Spurs again. Spurs, who are now up to 6th. We're down to 3rd in the league. Only a point off the top, but this is a bitter blow with 11 games gone. And it looks like it's going to be a defeat. This is not ideal. Bournemouth next, who are in among it as well, sort of mid-table. Where do I see them? Yeah, mid-table. Unfortunately, it is a loss. Oh, I do hate losing to Spurs. It's embarrassing to lose to our rivals. Yes, the bragging rights for North London. Moutinho lets them know how bad I was in the dressing room because I went nuts. Right. Leeds, we're going to get out of the way, and then we're going to be in for Bournemouth. But we'll let you know how we get on. Well, here we are back in, and massive news. Brighton have beaten Manchester City by 3 goals to 2. And also, where did we see it? Chelsea have sacked Zinedine Zidane. There was a news feed. We had something pop up saying that Zinedine Zidane has been sacked by Chelsea. Massive news there as well. But here we go with Bournemouth today. We beat Leeds 1-0. Totally changed team. Not very comprehensive, but a win's a win. Ramsdale in goal. Campos, Hutchinson, Saliba and Lashley. Noble, Milinkovic, Alvaro, Newman, Moutinho and Evan Ilson. I expect a win today. Here we go. We are at the Eddie Howe Stadium. We are over in Bournemouth. We're up against the old boys. And is there many of them still here? I see Murrick still in goal. So, yes, Saliba headed the ball and Ramsdale, he's not convincing me at the moment. Meant to be world class. Yes, they still have quite a few of the boys. Patino, Devine, Rodrigo, he's still here knocking around. Not had that cap for Brazil yet. A shout of encourage after 15 minutes. Because we've not done anything again. Saliba to Noble. Milinkovic. Newman now. Lovely ball out to Campos. Campos trying to thread the ball through. But gets caught. And it's Kola in. And Kola has scored. Random number generator need resetting, I would say. We've had a couple of bad ones. Oh my days. 20 minutes gone. We can't do anything but shout at the minute because it's not available to us. But jeepers. Harris with the ball in. Saliba away. Alvaro trying to get out to Harris. Maldonado. Alvaro loses it. The world-class midfielder. Rodrigo's there to make it 2. But is it going to count? Let's see. Offside. Thank goodness for that. Let's get going. Let's get something going here. For goodness sake. Fire up. Come on, lads. Half an hour gone. They are fired up. Moutinho looking anxious. Have we got to change the formation again? Do we need Noble at the base? I think that might be the answer, to be honest. Maybe we need to go back to the old ways. Maybe Newman, who's been playing quite well, is not the answer at the minute. encouraged just before half-time. And there we are at half-time. Throw the water bottle. You've been terrible. You've been terrible. Right. They are fired up. Let's shout and encourage just to try and turn them back the other way. And there we go. The old famous 1-2. Ramsdale now to Hutchinson. To Campos. Lovely build-up play. Noble. Newman. Alvaro. Forward. Moutinho can't get there. Alfie Devine there. But Newman does win the ball back. Moutinho. Evanilson. Oh, lovely, lovely stuff. Jim. Oh, yes, indeed. Evanilson from Moutinho's little set. Beautiful stuff. It looked like we'd lost it, but Coutinho had his pocket picked, and Evanilson, he's been watching Hendrick, I think. Yes, a lovely little finish. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. That's more like it. Maybe let's go attacking. But it's Bournemouth again coming forward. Campos with the header clear. Tonino. Maldonado. Moutinho again winning the ball, but he's got to chase his own ball. That is not ideal. Patino. Rodrigo's in again. This time he scores. The stewards are struggling to hold them back, it said. The Bournemouth boys are going nuts because they're beating me. Oh no, red injury. So we've made 4 changes. Metlik, Habara, Tunker and Ek on. And we'll see what that does. If it makes any difference. Because we do need to sort things out. Encourage. Come on boys. Half an hour to go. That has fired them up. Ramsdale again having an absolute shocker in there. But I think it will be Lashley to come off for Gilbert. 20 minutes left. It is Bournemouth coming forward again. This is one of those seasons. I was pointing out the fact that Brighton beat Manchester City. It just seems to be that Ramsdale makes the save. It just seems to be one of those things at the moment that teams are all over the place. Maybe that's what it's going to be this season. Fire up. Hutchinson to Campos. Back to Hutchinson. Metlik. Abara. Campos. Hutchinson. Metlik. Lovely football. Keeping the ball. Abara. Into Tunker. Evanilson sets Moutinho away. Moutinho with the whole of the Bournemouth team around him. Can't find the finish this time. 15 or so minutes left. Come on, lads. Is there anything else we can do? Attacking mentality, instructions. Maybe trying to go outside, hit early crosses, shoot on sight. Dribble less, get everything going forward. Come on. 10 minutes to go. Tunker's now got a red injury. This is an episode from hell. Oh my days. A shout of demand more. If we can pull off a draw, I'd be amazed. We've had 1 shot on target for the whole game, and it's going to be another loss. It's pushing us down to 4th, and that is not ideal at all. No excuses. Rubbish. Somehow our job is still secure. I don't know how. Tunker out for a couple of days. Milinkovic out for 13 days. Oh my goodness me. I go furious again. Schedule. Where are we? What we're going to do? Manchester United and Inter Milan up next. That's what it's going to be. Well, boys and girls, that has been awful. That has been awful. We've got a little bit of a spell now where it's not looking very good, but we've got some big games coming up. Man United and Inter Milan to come. Hopefully we can turn this form around before then. See you next time out. Goodbye.